You know that feeling when you're sitting with your grandkids looking at old photos and suddenly the edges seem a little fuzzy? Or when you catch yourself hesitating before driving at dusk because streetlights glare like supernovas? Maybe you've even stopped reading before bed because the words swim together like tired tadpoles. If that sounds familiar, lean in close, because what I'm about to share might just change how you see the world. Literally. For over 3 decades, I've walked alongside folks just like you. And if there's one quiet heartbreak I've seen too many times, it's watching vibrant people slowly retreat from life because their eyes just won't cooperate anymore. That cruel trick where aging steals your confidence along with your clarity, where menus become mysteries and grandchildren's smiles turn into blurry watercolor paintings. But here's what most doctors won't tell you. Your dinner plate holds more power than any prescription bottle when it comes to healing your eyes, especially at night when your body does its deepest repair work. Now I can practically hear you thinking, vegetables? Really? I've eaten carrots my whole life. But stick with me, because we're not talking about raw nibbles from the crudité platter. Science shows that when we cook certain veggies just right and pair them with simple kitchen fats, they transform into something extraordinary. A nightly tonic that works while you sleep, rebuilding what time has worn down. Today we'll uncover 4 humble kitchen heroes, starting with 2 you know well, but not like this. Let's begin with the vegetable your grandmother swore by, carrots. That old "carrots help you see in the dark" tale? It's not folklore, it's biochemistry. Inside those orange roots lives beta-carotene, a pigment your liver converts into vitamin A. And vitamin A? That's the raw material for rhodopsin, a protein in your retina that acts like night vision goggles. Without enough of it, your eyes can't regenerate light-sensitive cells properly. That's why headlights blind you at night, or why you fumble for light switches in dim rooms. But here's where most seniors get tripped up. Eating raw carrots is like trying to unlock a safe without the combination. Those nutrients stay trapped behind tough plant walls. Gentle cooking, roasting, steaming, or sautéing softens those walls, releasing the beta-carotene treasure inside. And this is crucial. Always add a kiss of healthy fat. Olive oil, a pat of grass-fed butter, or even avocado oil. Why? Beta-carotene is fat-soluble. Without fat, your body absorbs less than half. With it, you're feeding those starving retinal cells directly. I'll never forget Harold, a retired mailman, who told me, "Doc, delivering packages after dark feels like walking through fog." We simply added roasted carrots tossed in olive oil to his dinners 3 nights a week. 6 weeks later, tears welled in his eyes as he described driving to his daughter's house without squinting for the first time in years. He said, "Like someone wiped my windshield clean." That's not magic. It's nourishment meeting need at the perfect moment, nighttime, when your eyes rebuild themselves. Now let's talk about a vegetable that works beneath the surface, broccoli. While carrots sharpen your night vision, broccoli fights an invisible enemy, chronic inflammation. See, aging eyes often suffer from silent inflammation that weakens blood vessels and damages retinal cells. That's where broccoli's secret weapons shine, lutein and zeaxanthin. These golden-hued nutrients migrate straight to your macula, the tiny bullseye in your retina responsible for reading, recognizing faces, and seeing details. Think of your macula as your eye's camera lens. When it clouds or weakens, hello macular degeneration, your central vision fades first. But there's a catch. Raw broccoli keeps most of those nutrients locked up tight in its fibrous stalks. Light steaming for just 3 to 4 minutes breaks down those fibers, setting the lutein and zeaxanthin free. And remember our fat rule? A drizzle of olive oil or sprinkle of cheese turns these nutrients into bodyguards for your precious central vision. Take Gloria, a book club regular, who mourned, "Words float off the page like butterflies." We introduced steamed broccoli with lemon-infused olive oil 4 evenings a week. Within a month, she wasn't reading War and Peace yet, but she could read her utility bill without a magnifying glass. The relief in her voice, priceless. She said, "I thought I'd lost that forever." That's the quiet power of giving your eyes what they crave when they're most receptive, at night, during repair mode. Now, these 2 warriors alone can make a profound difference. But what if I told you the next vegetable, one often overlooked, holds even greater power to shield your sight from age's cruelest thief? And the fourth, it's so gentle yet potent, it helps rebuild your retina's resilience while you dream. We'll explore those next, including how to combine all 4 into a simple, soothing bedtime meal your eyes will thank you for. If this resonates with you, if you're ready to take back the clarity you thought was gone forever, do me a kindness. Tap that like button so I know this message matters. Subscribe to this channel because what comes next could change everything for your vision. And in the comments, tell me this. Have you ever noticed food affecting your eyesight? Harold and Gloria aren't alone. Your story might light the way for someone else. Until next time, remember, your eyes are listening, and healing happens one nourishing bite at a time.
Remember Gloria, who found her way back to reading her mail? Or Harold, navigating night roads like he was 50 again? Their transformations started with something simple, trusting that their plates could be powerful medicine. Today, we're moving beyond the familiar, past carrots and broccoli, into 2 unsung heroes. One is a tough leafy green many dismiss as rabbit food. The other, a soft, watery vegetable often pushed aside as filler. But when prepared with care and eaten in the evening, they become quiet guardians for your most precious gift, clear sight. Let's start with kale. You've probably seen it bunched up in the supermarket, dark, curly, maybe a little intimidating. But beneath those sturdy leaves lies the most concentrated source of vision-saving nutrients known to science. Especially for those facing the shadow of macular degeneration, that slow thief of central vision, stealing your ability to read, recognize faces, or see details clearly. Here's why kale matters so desperately. It's bursting with lutein and zeaxanthin, the exact pigments your macula uses as built-in sunglasses. These pigments filter out harmful blue light and shield your retina from oxidative damage, the kind that quietly erodes vision year after year. But, and this is critical, your body can't make these pigments itself. You must get them from food. And raw kale, it's like trying to drink from a sealed bottle. Those nutrients are locked behind tough fibers and compounds that can irritate sensitive digestion. That's where gentle cooking changes everything. Lightly steaming or sautéing kale in olive oil breaks down those barriers, releasing a flood of protective pigments your eyes crave. It also preserves vital nutrients like vitamin C for collagen strength and vitamin K for healthy retinal blood flow. The fat isn't optional. It's the delivery truck carrying these precious defenders straight to your macula. I think of Marie, a retired librarian who confided, "I wake up terrified I'll open my eyes to a foggy world." She'd already lost central vision in one eye to AMD. We didn't promise miracles, just nourishment. She started eating a quarter cup of steamed kale drizzled with olive oil and lemon juice 4 nights a week. Within months, the progression in her good eye slowed, but more importantly, the fear loosened its grip. "I feel like I'm fighting back," she told me. That's the power of this humble green. It helps you hold on to what remains. Protecting your sight isn't always about reversal. Sometimes it's about standing firm. Now let's talk about the vegetable you might overlook, zucchini. Soft, mild, and 94% water, it seems almost too simple to matter. But if you've ever felt that gritty dryness in your eyes by evening, or noticed lights seem to sting after sunset, listen closely. As we age, our eyes lose moisture faster. Tear production drops. The delicate tissues behind your eyes, the retina, optic nerve, macula, become parched and fragile. Dehydration isn't just uncomfortable, it leaves your eyes vulnerable to damage. That's where zucchini shines. It's not just hydration in vegetable form. It delivers vitamin C to rebuild collagen, your eye's structural scaffold, and manganese to activate repair enzymes inside your retina. But here's what makes zucchini extraordinary for seniors. Its gentleness. When lightly cooked, sautéed, steamed, or blended into a soup, it becomes effortlessly digestible. No chewing struggles, no bloating, no heaviness before bed. That's crucial because nighttime is when your eyes most need this tender support. Think of it like giving thirsty soil a slow, deep drink instead of a surface sprinkle. The moisture penetrates deeper, easing dryness, while vitamin C quietly patches microscopic damage from daily light exposure. Take Tom, 81, who'd tried every eye drop for his chronic dryness. "Feels like sandpaper when I close my lids at night," he'd say. We added softly sautéed zucchini with garlic and olive oil to his dinners. Just half a cup, 4 nights a week. 2 weeks later, "The grit is gone," he marveled. "I can actually rest." That relief, being able to close your eyes without pain, isn't small. It's freedom. Freedom to sleep deeply so your eyes can repair. Freedom to enjoy evenings without constant irritation. Zucchini proves that mighty things often come in gentle packages. So now we have all 4. Carrots sharpening night vision, broccoli guarding against inflammation, kale shielding your central sight, and zucchini soothing and hydrating. But their true magic happens when they work together, like an orchestra where every instrument matters. Imagine combining them into one warm, comforting dish eaten a few hours before bed. Why then? Because as you drift into sleep, your body enters its nightly renewal shift. Blood flow increases to your eyes, cellular repair crews get to work, and the nutrients you've just absorbed, unlocked by gentle cooking and carried by healthy fats, flow directly to where they're needed most. It's not complicated alchemy. It's nature's perfect timing. Picture this: olive oil shimmering in a pan, zucchini softening into tenderness, carrots releasing their sweetness, broccoli florets and ribbons of kale steaming until just tender, vibrant green, not army drab. Seasoned simply, a pinch of sea salt, maybe turmeric for its anti-inflammatory boost. In 15 minutes, you have a bowl of soft, warm nourishment. Easy to eat, easy to digest, and packed with everything your eyes need to rebuild in the dark. Some blend it into a creamy soup. Others enjoy it with a slice of whole grain toast. How you eat it matters less than when and how consistently. Just 3 or 4 evenings a week can start shifting things. Less glare, less dryness, words on a page holding still instead of dancing away. This isn't about a dramatic overnight change. It's the quiet accumulation of small victories. Reading a recipe without a flashlight, recognizing a friend across the room, driving home at dusk without white-knuckling the wheel. Each one a testament to a simple truth. Your eyes are still listening, still responding, still hungry to serve you well. If you're feeling that spark of hope, that maybe your vision's story isn't finished, press that like button. It tells me this matters. Subscribe because what comes next could be the most practical step yet. And in the comments, whisper this: which of these quiet heroes are you most curious to try? Kale's fierce protection? Zucchini's tender relief? Your courage might be the nudge someone else needs to begin. Until then, remember, every meal is a chance to send love letters to your eyes. And tonight, they're waiting to be heard.
You've met the four quiet guardians now. The carrot, sharpening night vision with its sunset-colored wisdom. The broccoli, standing sentinel against inflammation's slow burn. The kale, shielding your central sight like an emerald fortress. And the zucchini, washing weary eyes with its gentle, moonlit hydration. But their truest power, the kind that helps eyes repair while you sleep, unfolds when they come together, like old friends gathering at dusk, each bringing their unique gift to the table. Imagine this evening ritual. As daylight softens, you warm olive oil in a pan. You add cubed zucchini, its pale green flesh softening into tenderness. Next, coins of carrot release their earthy sweetness, followed by broccoli florets and torn kale leaves. A splash of broth, a lid placed gently on top. In minutes, steam works its quiet alchemy. Cell walls soften, locked up nutrients spill free, and humble vegetables become something more. A luminous, life-giving potion for your eyes. You spoon it into a bowl, maybe add a whisper of turmeric or lemon. The warmth spreads through you, soft and comforting. No struggle, no heaviness, just nourishment meeting need at the perfect hour. Why does this simple meal work so deeply? Because night is when your eyes rebuild. While you dream, your body sends repair crews to patch damaged retinal cells, replenish light-sensitive pigments, and soothe inflamed tissues. But they can't work without raw materials. Those cooked vegetables, bathed in olive oil, deliver them right on time. Beta-carotene for night vision. Lutein and zeaxanthin for macular defense, vitamin C for collagen strength, hydration for parched tissues. It's not magic, it's logistics. Feeding your eyes what they crave when they're hungriest. And consistency? That's where the real transformation lives. Not in a single dramatic meal, but in the quiet accumulation of care. Maybe 3 evenings a week, this warm bowl becomes your ritual. You might notice small shifts first. Less burning when you close your eyes at night, fewer halos around headlights, the morning newspaper coming into focus a little faster. I've seen it time and again, like Evelyn, 78, who after 6 weeks whispered, "I threaded a needle yesterday. Haven't done that since my 50s. Or Ben, who finally read his grandson's graduation card without a magnifier. These aren't miracles. They're your eyes whispering thank you. But I know what some of you might be thinking. What if my vision's already fading? What if the doctor said macular degeneration or it's just aging? Let me speak plainly. While nourishment can't reverse severe damage, it can change your eye's trajectory. Think of it like tending a garden in a drought. You might not bring every wilted plant back, but you can save others from withering. You can help the strongest blooms thrive. That's what this does. It protects what remains, slows the silent thieves, buys your eyes more time. And sometimes, like Marie with her kale, it gives you back something priceless, the feeling that you're still in the fight. This journey isn't about perfection. Some nights you might only manage zucchini and carrots. Other weeks, life interrupts. That's okay. Healing isn't a straight line. It's showing up again and again with kindness. What matters is that you begin, that you say to your eyes, I haven't forgotten you. I'm still here. Because after decades of serving you, reading road signs, witnessing sunsets, tracing loved ones' faces, they deserve that loyalty. So tonight, as the sky darkens, consider this your invitation. Start small. Roast carrots with olive oil. Steam kale with a squeeze of lemon. Let zucchini melt into a humble soup. Notice what happens. Maybe the world seems subtly clearer. Maybe you just sleep deeper, waking with eyes that feel quieter, softer. However it unfolds, trust this. Every nourishing bite is a vote for the life you still want to see clearly. The grandchild's smile, the garden in bloom, the next chapter waiting to be read.
If this series kindled hope, if you believe your eyes deserve this gentle care, do 3 things for me. 1, tap that like button. It tells me this message found its people. 2, subscribe. Because aging with clarity and joy, that's a journey we take together. And 3, leave a comment below. Tell me which vegetable you'll try first, or share your story. Your words might light the way for someone sitting in the shadows, thinking it's too late. Until next time, remember, Your eyes are still listening, still healing, still hungry for the light. Keep nourishing them, friends. The most beautiful views are still ahead.